This is Matt for Boxing Social in association with William Miller, Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined by world champion Maxi Hughes. Maxi, we are... No! That's Johnny Kebab in the background. We're literally a week away. How far are you from now going to Oklahoma? Not long?
Week today we'll be going. So week today we're going, and we're just shy of 3 weeks. So we've got a full week this week, and then fights 2 weeks Saturday. So we're very close now.
Feel like you're peaking at the right time. Seeing you in here today, looking very sharp, ready for your big moment.
Absolutely, yeah. It's this is what I do. Full-time boxer. I don't just train for the fights for the short period up to a fight. Train all year round. I had a week off after Galahad fight. Little break at Christmas, but then I treat it as a job. Always in here, always learning, always improving. So that if this has been a long time coming, this fight, but with other fights like the Galahad fight, it was sort of sprung on us with like 6 weeks to go. But because we were in gym all the time, we're able to just quickly turn things up, change our focus onto what we need to focus on, and step it up and be ready. And we hadn't had to do that, but it's this is how I live, so it's not it's been I won't call it training camp. It's just training.
It's your life, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just training, my lifestyle. So yeah, it's been good.
Well, before we come on to the fight, I think in boxing now we're seeing a lot more fighters take risks. We're seeing a really good year of equal fights. We've got obviously Spence Crawford coming up. We've seen Tank and Ryan Garcia, Haney's Lomachenko. You're someone who's experienced the highs and lows. It's well documented, and we spoke about it a lot. How much do you sort of feel like you sort of set a bit of an example to say? You've set an example to say to these other fighters who are coming through, look, things can happen. Shit happens. You can take a loss. You can bounce back, because you've been at that point of nearly jacking this in, and you're now on the verge of, you're at a huge fight now. But one more win on this run, really does put you there, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. May I say, I've got a good relationship with you, but Boxing Social, you need to send somebody out, because UK fighter out there, same to everyone. iFilm, get some support out to UK boy. But yeah, I've been doing this. I've worked it out. We're 2023, aren't we? So 10 years ago, I making you work for that, aren't you? Stretching.
Fucking arms killing me.
So 10 years ago is when I first stepped up to 50-50 fights in my 10th fight. Very early. I was like 22-year-old. So I've been doing this a long time. I ain't afraid. I want the bigger fights. I want the harder fights, and I've shown that over my career. Some of them ain't gone my way, but I ain't let it stand in the way of where I want to be. If anything, it's helped. I ain't let that loss define or mentally defeat me. I've used it, learned from it, and put it forward. Strap it in and use it, learn from it, and take it forward. And in performances now and how I am now, it's all benefiting me.
When you look at Kambosos, obviously he's had the 2 defeats to Haney, and Haney is right now, top of the division. But before that, he was the guy who, I was saying to Josh, beat the guy who beat the guy.
Yeah.
And now we're in a position where you get to face him, who's already signed to Top Rank. So you're going in there back against the wall again, like you have in all these fights where people write you off. You feel more at home like this rather than being in there with somebody who you're expected to win, because you get written off, don't you? We keep saying it, but in this particular occasion, there's a lot of people on the inside what say, Maxi's got one hell of a chance over there, but it's back to the wall again. Yeah,
it's just I don't pay too much attention to that. That's only people's opinion and thingy. I understand why, because George has done what he's done. But yeah, I'm used to it. I take the notice of it, and I get my head down. Obviously we're a close team. Small little place, I don't get above myself. I just get my head down and get focused on job in hand, and I go out and execute however means necessary, and like I say, the pressure's on George. He's got this deal with Top Rank. He's coming back after 2 losses. He hasn't exercised his demons. I do think Devin Haney's still in possession of George's soul after last year. So, it's all on, pressure's on George. If you listen to him talk, he doesn't half ramble on, but he'll have you believe that I'm not good enough to even be in there with him. But let him go and do all that nonsense, because don't mean note to me. I'll turn up and do what I do. Fuck shit up and leave.
You always stay so calm. You keep your emotions in check. Have you allowed yourself to imagine what it'll be like to hear, obviously, and still, and then you get that shot after? Have you allowed yourself to, imagine what that feeling will be like to win out there once again in, enemy territory?
Yeah, well, I visualise that. I know I'm going to go over there and do a job. That's, every day I'm thinking about it. Every day I see it, I believe it, visualise it. And that's all I'm working towards. That's my sole focus now. It has been since February when I asked for this fight. And that's why I chose it, because I thought he's a great name, been a top, he is a top fighter, but I know I can beat him. So that's why I wanted it, and it will be a fantastic feeling, especially because other than me, core team, core family and close friends, nobody else gives me a chance. So, it'd be nice coming home and, gearing it that to everyone who doesn't think I'm going to win, because there's plenty of them, but, don't make no odds to me. Like I say, we know the goal, we know what we've got to do. It's clear. We'll go over there and just do it and enjoy the moment. That's one thing I suppose I have learned over the years. Enjoy the moments instead of getting job done, right, straight on to the next. It's like, just have a little minute, savour it, soak it in. We'll all, just have a little moment and soak it in and think, let's just remember, nobody thought we were going to do this. And guess what? We've gone and done it because we believed. We worked so hard in here. We believe, we know what we had to do, and went out and did it.
Well, Max, I think I don't want to keep too much time, because I know this is like sort of tail end of your camp and you're tapering off to make sure you peak at the right time. So you got a message for the fans and the people who are behind you, because you definitely have got a few on that bandwagon now. The train has left the station. The plane's about to leave. Be an interesting ride with him on board.
Well, as we found out today, luckily I'll not be sat on my own.
Be doing it in shifts, the extra leg room, bulkhead seating.
Maxi, what we're going to call it, $7 million
bull. Yeah, that's the saying out there. I'll become bull rider. $7 million bull rider is what I'll be known as.
So we'll get announced in the ring, Maxi, the $7 million bull rider.
But yeah, just a message to everyone who supported me. Massive thank you, and to those who's coming out, flying out way over there. Thank you, it means a lot. And again, thanks to my sponsors, Hunters Weatherby, Justin, Louise, and Tom Danby, who I've known for years. Used to work with him at Tools, Tom at DBG. They've been my sponsors, and without them, I couldn't do it every day at gym. So grateful for all the support, and look forward to getting the job done.
Well, Max, I wish I was there ringside, but I will have my full attention on that fight.
Come on, sort the lad out.
I'll have full attention on that fight. I'll be elsewhere, but I'll be keeping an eye on your result, and we'll catch up after. And we wish you all the best. So, getting a bit of stick here. Appreciate your time as always, and we'll catch up after your fight.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Thank you.